Josh Winton. Josh, 1-0 win against Thorniewood. Just give us your thoughts on the game.
Absolutely delighted. First and foremost, we set out here to get 3 points. Obviously Thorniewood put us at the cup last week, and it was just a big week of it, putting things right again. We obviously beat the last 2 games, so we didn't want to make that 3 weeks in a bounce, and you obviously seen it togetherness on the pitch today to make sure that we did get in 3 points, and I'm just delighted for our boys because we worked hard this week and it probably should have been more than 1-0.
Good question. It's a game I would have said it was maybe a bit of game of 2 halves. Performances were kind of eachy peachy most of the game, but he's dug out and got the result in the end.
I would say, I know in the second half they did throw some stuff into our box, free kicks, set pieces, but we had 4 or 5 great chances in the second half that we should be kind of putting away, and I'm sure that they'll probably be coming away knowing that they're happy it's actually only 1-0 rather than 3 or 4. So I think it's just about us making sure we take them chances now, and the good thing is we're creating them as a unit, so hopefully we can start putting them away and climbing up that table.
Pleasing for yourself to get a start. Of course, it's been a bit of a stop-start season for you, and we're waiting for your time to get into this team.
100%. I just kind of bided my time. Left back last week when unfortunately Coddy went out, and we're all wishing him well. But left back was a bit unnatural for me. I just went in last week and done what the gaffer told me, and then the day obviously a bit more freedom playing left wing back. So just tried to take it in my stride, and as I said, do a job for the boys, and thankfully we did get them 3 points, and hopefully I can build a bit of momentum now personally as well, and help the lads out kind of push after the new year.
One more game before that new year. An important one for the fans. Meadow away. What do you expect from that?
It's a local derby. We know how well the fans turn out every week and support us, and we're well aware of that. We obviously appreciate the numbers that they come in and the support that they give us. So when we go out next week, we're obviously doing it for us, but we're also doing it for them, and hopefully we can bring the 3 points back to Kilwinning.
Cheers, Josh.
No worries, mate. Is that alright?
Yeah, mate. Sound.
The 3 points are big. They're no bigger than any other. But when you look at the transition that we're going through in the centre squad, players out injured. Obviously losing Adam Caldwell last week was terrible, and everybody at the club sends their best wishes to Adam. He's been a big part of what we've doing. So with a change in shape today, there was questions asked, and certainly questions asked of people, but it just shows the togetherness of that dressing room. The way they're able to adapt to each other has been excellent, and it showed today. I think, all honesty, Ben, I know some people would have thought, poor and worrying and dismal last week, but when you look at it, when you actually go down to it, I thought we were a better team last week in the first half, and then the second half probably a bit itchy peachy, but 2 errors kill us. This week I don't think anybody could have complained if that was 5 or 6. I think if that was 5 or 6, I don't think it'd have been harsh on Andy. It'd have been a true reflection of who we are. I thought their goalie was outstanding. Some of the saves he pulled off were excellent. Some people question the finishing. I'm more on the striker's favour. I thought the defender, the goalkeeper, was excellent for them. But 3 points and we move on to next week.
In terms of that performance, you mentioned also the change of shape. I feel like it helped at the back a bit.
It does. I just think there's some things that you're forced into, right? And when you look at that today, we felt we needed extra runners forward and we needed extra players forward, and it really, really flourished at the top. But our defence were excellent. A clean sheet, young goalie, not really get much to do there. Comes and collects a couple of crosses, picks the ball up for long balls. Our centre half, assured. But as a group, and what these players give you week in, week out, their application. We don't get to training Tuesday. You miss a day's training. You miss a day's training last week because of the weather. You miss a day's training this week, but they find an alternative. They're in a gym together, working their socks off, and it shows that wee extra bit. But as a whole, that's a victory for everyone today, and it certainly goes out to Adam, because he'd have enjoyed that no more than anybody else.
You see, you're losing the cup last week, but then that turnaround to get the league win, you can now fully focus on the league this season.
Absolutely. It was always a thing. When we came in, Ben, everybody said to us, you need to do well in the league for us. You need to do this, you need to do that. And the cups are always something that you enjoy when you're in them, but when they're behind you, they're less a distraction, and you focus on the task in hand, whatever that may be, whenever it may be. But we'll just take one game at a time. That's all you can do. We never get ahead of ourselves. But that performance today was excellent.
Things that are obviously important to us fans are games against Meadow coming up next on Saturday at Meadow Park.
Aye, of course. You know, I'm sure that everybody will be looking forward to it. The players are looking forward to it as well. They know what it means. It's a new one for us as a coaching staff coming into it. But I've certainly seen enough of it. I know what it means to the fans. The fans, I'm sure, would enjoy an early Christmas present. But you know, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They're on a very good run. You know, other than the Stenhouse-Muir game, they've started to really pick up, and both sides probably going to get in decent form. But you know, I just think, you know, no looking too far ahead. We'll get the group together. A couple of knocks today. We'll get together come Tuesday. We'll see what's available, and then we'll go again. But you know, Avonmead will hopefully take care of itself when it comes along.
Cheers, Gavin.